Oh, yay. All right, team. I'm excited for this time and what I was saying is I'm excited for this time left foot rollout. And I'm excited that I think that there won't be a yard interruption today. So that's great. Thanks, Chelsea. As we roll out that foot and just like usual, whatever you need to do in this time, that foundation, getting blood to circulate from the toes up, resets blood through the body, outside rim of that foot. And inside rim. This is the mat struggle I was talking about. Squirty. And then dig into the heel. Try and work through that crunchy stuff. And then the arch. And the ball of the foot. Pinky toe to big toe. Now set that left foot down. You can compare the left to the right, or even if you're just after that blood flow change, that pressure point therapy, as you root the left foot, start to roll out the right. Paying attention, so we want to be mindful of the messaging as we roll through that. Where do you feel it's so easy to forget about how important the tightness and the binds that happen from the toes, from the arch to the heel? When you see or feel a spot that feels like you can't get into it, we want to knead that out a little bit. When this tightens, everything else grips tight. So that whole intention of if something foundationally is not right, your hips, your back, your neck, all of that is going to be affected. Outside rim of the foot. And inside rim. It's so amazing, isn't it? It's crazy. It's crazy how pain in your shoulder or neck can all start from a toe, like it's all connected. And then dig into the heel. The science of that physically and emotionally is so huge. It's really cool. And then the arch. And then ball of the foot. Big toe to pinky toe. can carry you. And then the full foot. It sure is. Amazing creatures. And then go ahead and set that right foot down. Rooted a little bit more. So again, energetically, rooted a little bit more, connected into the earth. There's so much to that. I won't geek out about it more than I already have. And then go ahead and come down onto your mat. As you come into that posture, feel behind your back, tailbone to the next point of contact. Blood flow, your feet should have a little bit more blood and heat in them. And then as you come into that, assessing the length and the height of your back gap, lift your hips, set your hips down on the ball, and then let your knees hang open. Big deep breath in. Now heel toe your feet out. Let your knees drop in. And the knees are tight. Bring your awareness to your breath with that nice big inhale through your nose. Exhale out your mouth. Now heel toe your feet back to neutral. Let your knees come in, let them just hang. Let gravity pull the knees towards the chest. And then knees out. Close the legs, straighten the legs, flex the feet and open. Inhale. Exhale, close the legs, bend the knees. Let the knees hang open. Inhale. Exhale, close the legs, straighten the legs, flex the feet and open. One more time, big deep breath in. Exhale, close the legs, bend the knees. As you let the knees come open, take the hands onto the ankles and press outward with the elbows to the thighs. Inhale. As you exhale, peace finger your big toes and then take the toes out to the side. Pull gently towards you. Now keep the legs out, but soften the knees. Inhale. Exhale. And close the legs. Set one foot down at a time. Lift your hips up and away from the ball. Roll down. Lengthen the legs. Feel the after of the back on the mat. And then roll yourself up. Place the ball at your shoulder blades. And for a moment, just let your chest become nice and wide and expansive over that. Inhale. exhale, wrap the arms, right arm on top, give yourself a tight squeeze. 15 minutes.
Try calling you. I may not pick up.
Okay.
What time did it leave? What time was the show at?
Later. I'll call you. I think it's at 3. I'll double check it. Unwrap, right arm is on top. Big circle. Now, because we got to hold that stretch for a really long time, hug yourself with the left arm on top. Big deep breath in. Exhale, unwrap. One more time, a little bit shorter. One more time, each arm. Right arm on top, tight squeeze. Unwrap. Left arm on top, tight squeeze. Unwrap. As you roll up, move the ball from back behind you and then turn to the front. Take that left leg in, right leg out. Lean forward, side to side, and move around a little bit in that. Oh, Chie, that's so, so kind. Left arm over. Especially when we have to do something that might be a little stress inducing, to have a familiarity. It's like we're fortunate to have this community rotate over. Good grounding exercise. Now come up, take your left leg, rotate towards it, and you'll bring yourself all the way into pigeon. While we're in pigeon, take your hands and do a little massage in between your third eye area, so in between the eyebrows. That can be a press and drag, press and drag, press and drag. That could be little palpations right to left, little pressure points. You can stay there or start to work that same palpation from the jaw to the temple. Make note of any areas that need a little bit more attention and give it a little pressure, maybe some circular motion. And then press into your hands. Lift your body tall. Look over your left shoulder. Come back to center. Dig your right toes into the floor. Pull that left foot onto the ground. Big deep breath. As you exhale, come up into your crescent lunge. Nice draw of this hip flexor. Left hand gentle pull with the right. And then turn towards the left. Spiral this left hand back into crescent. Open the arms and come into your warrior two. Left toes forward, right toes straight ahead. Peaceful warrior. Big deep breath in. As you exhale, bring your left hand down. Straighten that left leg. Bend your left knee. Lift back up. Turn all 10 toes forward. Reach your hands down. That could be your hands, your elbows, your forehead. Big deep breath. Push back into your hands. Heel toe your feet in just enough to get that hip opener squat. You could sit in that butterfly posture as well. Inhale. Now as you sit back down, take that right leg, tuck it in, left leg is out. Reach that right hand over. Rotate towards. As you come up, rotate towards this right leg and meet in pigeon. In that same way, as you let the body fall towards the mat, you can hang out there or go back into that third eye area with a little pressure. And then around the jawline to the temple. Push into your hands. Look over your shoulder. Come back to center. Dig your left toes into the floor. Lift the left knee. Pop that right foot underneath. Let the weight of that hip hang heavy. Lift all the way up into crescent. Right hand, gentle pull on the left. Rotate and twist. Spiral back to crescent. Open the arms and turn into your warrior two. Peaceful warrior. Right hand comes down. Big bend in that right knee. Straighten your right leg. Soften your right knee. Come back up into warrior two. All 10 toes forward, hands down. That can be your fingertips, your elbows, your forehead. Breathe. Push into your hands. Heel toe your feet back together, this time all the way in. Make your way back, chair mat, for our final stretch. Now, in our spinal rotation, you're going to take your right leg, straighten it out. Move that left knee around a little bit, in and out, forward and back. Bring that left knee across the right. The right hand applies gentle pressure. Left hand comes up and out. Look over that left shoulder. Inhale. As you exhale, Bring your left hand, pick up your right foot, and come onto your side so that you can come into that hip flexor and quadricep stretch. Pull that knee back behind you. Inhale. As you exhale, straighten your left leg. Bend your right knee. Move it side to side, front to back. Bring that right knee across the left. Are you looking for Ted?
Yes.
Was he on the front table? Your water bottle's there.
Probably.
Reach that right hand up and out. Big deep breath. Now come all the way over onto that hip. Reach back, grab the top foot. Big deep breath in. As you exhale, come back. Pull the feet in towards you. Roll all the way up to seated. Tuck that right foot underneath you, the left foot across, and spinal twist. Reach with that right hand. Pick up the left foot. Extend. Big deep breath in. And then pull that right foot in, or the left foot in. Pull the right foot over and twist. That left hand, pick up the right foot. Inhale. As you exhale, go ahead and bring both legs down to the floor. Now as we finish in our final body scan, lengthen the legs out, get into a comfortable posture. Close your eyes for just a moment. Take a big deep breath in. As you exhale, relax your head, your neck, the muscles in your face, your jaw, your shoulders. Feel the weight ease into the floor. Inhale. Exhale, relax your ribs, your abdominals, your hips, your arms, all the way to your fingertips. Feel the weight of your trunk fall heavy into the mat. Inhale. As you exhale, relax your legs, your knees, your ankles, your feet, your toes. Feel the weight sink into the ground. For a moment, give the body permission to be completely at ease. As we breathe for the next few breaths, start to pay attention to where the body's trying to grip, where the mind is constantly spiraling, or where the heart is feeling heavy or anxious. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, love. Exhale, judgment. Inhale, peace. Exhale, anxiety. Inhale joy. Exhale fear, pressure, all of those things that get in the way of having a light and easy heart and mind. Start to wiggle your toes, wiggle your fingers, blink your eyes open. Bring the hands close to your body. Roll yourself up. As you come up, turn over, hands and knees. Your brain and your heart and your body is going to try and instantly grip all those things you just released and let go of. That's just the practice of all those deep grooves we've put in there. Try, and each time they come your way, to just flush and wash those out. Dig the toes in with the tailbone. Walk the hands back. Slowly roll all the way up. Squeeze your glutes. Pull your abdominals in, stack your shoulders. Take a big deep breath in. And exhale. Love and appreciate you, team. Thank you so much for being here. Oh, thanks, Edie. Love you, friend. Look at all those fun emojis. Oh, thank you, Chelsea. I appreciate you, team. Hopefully we can write. I was actually listening to a TED Talk on Ben must have gone for a run. He's like, I better hurry and leave or she's going to ask to go with me. It was from the, I think the Parenting Project. But it was so good. It was talking about how, well, a lot of things, but the biggest thing was the reminder of like when other people's stress is escalating our stress, and we just keep matching anxiety with anxiety, or when something's coming at us, then our body responds with that fight or flight, which is why we work so hard on the vagus nerve stuff. But the mantra that you come up with to tell your body, like when it goes into that fight or flight, and we know this because we've talked about like the flip your lid, all of those things. But really just to be like, I'm not, I'm not at risk. I'm not in danger. I'm not, because the body goes into this anxiety stuff, that it's acting as if there's something to fear tangibly. And a lot of times it's just things mentally and emotionally. And if we can find a mantra that serves us, it says, I'm not at risk. I'm not in danger. My house isn't on fire. My car is like, none of those things are happening. And it's literally just a chemical response. And then we can calm and recenter. And, oh, bless you for giving this a try. It's so hard to find the right thing, huh? So there's so much content out there, and it's hard to find what really feels right in our body. And just like in all of our live classes, I probably don't say it as much here, and I need to, really finding the things. You could sit the whole time in Shavasana and just take on that whole grace and peace in our minds. My body some days is a little more cooperative than others. And stretching, I'm not good at it at all, but I just keep showing up. Oh, yay. That's a huge inspiration. Thank you for sharing that. I hope you all have a wonderful rest of the day. And as always, even when we're not able to pop on, my goal would be that we would at least have next week. We'll do a little bit earlier because people are out of town. So I'm covering some classes. But other than that, the goal is to do the stretch after Saturday, after the workout, and then be able to run through it as many times during the week as you can. I know we only do it once, maybe twice, but it's so good for us even just mentally to do it a little bit more if we can. Even if one of the stretches we do feels like, oh, that's a good one, give your body that as much as you can. I need to practice what I preach with that, but it's like I need you here to make me do it. But I love you, friends. Have a great rest of the day. Hopefully you get some time off this weekend with this holiday weekend, and I look forward to seeing you next week.